man. What's up, everybody? Oh, Jesus. Oh, hey, it's a little bit choppy out here. I think we're gonna go to another spot, a much more secluded spot, and I'll show you my new boat. A lot of fun. Yeah. This is much better. This is much better to film a video when it's not as choppy. And oh, it was really, really cold on the ocean today. So I'm at Lake Shawnigan, and as you just saw, we got to show you some drone footage of the boat. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Taylor, you made a video saying what kind of boat you wanted, and that doesn't look like it. I know. This is a 2003 Harborcraft. Harborcraft isn't around anymore. I don't know the story. I know that their name is now Kingfisher. So this is basically a 2003 19-foot welded aluminum Kingfisher. It has a Mercury 115 on the back, 4-stroke, fuel injected, and it has a 9.9 Mercury kicker as well. So that's the boat I have. That's the boat I bought. And I read a YouTube comment when I was searching for the boat, and it said, Taylor, you'll do what you did with your camper. You know, when you find something that you just feel good about, you can never go wrong with that purchase. And to be quite honest, when I was, I'll show you some pictures of some of the boats that I was initially looking at. When I was looking at those boats, I didn't feel right about them. They're a little bit too big. All I saw with those fiberglass boats, to be honest, is I saw a lot of work that needed to go into the older ones. I saw a lot of fiberglass repair that needed to be done. And with those bigger boats, I needed to buy a truck, which I was excited about until I started looking at my finances. And I realized that if I were to buy one of those bigger boats, I would have had to get a nice reliable truck to haul it. I was just right on the cusp of my financial limit. So I had a conversation with myself and I thought, Taylor, do the smart thing. What's an alternative? What's an alternative? Don't get me wrong, I would love a boat with a sleeper. I would love to be anchored right here and spend the night. But I decided to do the smart thing. And I figured out a way to basically have all the things I want in a much more less expensive way. Here it is from the front. I'm just sitting up on the bow here. And a huge selling point, a couple big selling points with this boat is I can do all the ocean activities I want. I can do all the fishing that I want. It's made for that. It's also made for lakes. It is welded aluminum, so it's a lifetime boat if I ever do decide to keep it for a long time. It holds its value extremely well, so that down the road, if I decide to sell it and move up to a bigger boat, it'll sell just like that. These boats are actually very, very popular here on Vancouver Island. And the big peace of mind with this is I'm gonna weigh it at the very end of this video. I'm really curious to see, I've got almost a full tank of fuel. I'm really curious to see what this boat weighs with the trailer. But I believe that it's under 3,500 pounds or very close to 3,500 pounds, which legally my minivan can haul. And my minivan was 2,300 bucks. And if it blows up, I can just get another minivan for 2,000 bucks and continue hauling this boat. So it's just one, in my mind, it's like one less moving part, expense wise. So yeah, I bought the boat a couple months ago, and of course, buying a boat going into winter, we have really nice days throughout the, we have some really nice days throughout the winter here on Vancouver Island in Victoria. But I was working 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, and then I had the weekends off. So every weekend I got excited, okay, I'm gonna take my boat out. And sure enough, it would be either pouring rain or it would be windy. Just not fun to go out on an extremely cold, rainy, windy day. So that's why the boat's sat for a few months, but we're soon gonna be getting into spring, and then of course summer and some nice weather. All right, so before we crash into that tiny little island there, let's give you a grand tour. So I love this little front part here, the bow. So the door or window just opens up like that. You got a little step in here. I've got my anchor. I have some more storage, or I believe you can just put fish in there maybe. I'm not sure. Coming back through, we've got some more storage here. You'll notice right away that there is the driver's chair here. The helm chair, I guess you could say. But this chair is removed. It looked a lot worse than this one, and I have actually took it on myself to buy a sewing machine and all the foam and vinyl, and I'm actually gonna repair these seats to basically brand new. I'm gonna take this part off, gonna do the armrests, and that one is at my house, just awaiting some more material before I can do it. I bought the sewing machine just arrived yesterday actually. Here's all the controls here. We've got the switches for your nav lights, bilge pump. That's the weakest horn I've ever heard. I do have a Lawrence fish finder. It's just at my place right now. I've got my compass. I have a radio, and then I've got a fuel gauge. My fuel gauge does not work, so I'm gonna fix that. My RPMs, my battery voltage. There's my throttle. It's basically the same as my old boat. My old boat had a 2003 60 Mercury, 60 horsepower. And then this one is 115 horsepower, but same year, 2003, so same setup. These bench chairs, they are in much better condition, so we'll just leave these. And then you flip this up, and you've got storage under there. I feel like I'm doing an RV review video. Same with this one. There's my life jacket. Life jacket's under here as well. It came with 2 electric downriggers. There's the other one. You've got the big nice back deck area for a couple people to be fishing on either side. Oh, I'm much closer to that island than I thought I was. That's one nice thing about the welded aluminum boat, is you don't have to worry about it rubbing up on some rocks. It's really nice. You can just pull it right up on the beach. It has a giant metal skid plate underneath. The boat does seat 6 people, or the maximum capacity is 6 people. So 2, 2, and 2, which is nice. Get some friends out here and go to a nice beach or an island or something and pack a picnic, and away you go. Under here you've got my water bottle. You've got 2 batteries. One's a deep cycle, one's a starter battery. You have a little knob over on the left-hand side. That red knob is you can turn it to one battery, or the second battery, or both batteries. And then there's a little bit of my fuel tank here that runs all the way up in this area. So nice. Okay, we're gonna head out of here, and on my way home, I want to go weigh this boat, see how much we're going to fuel it up. I'm going to fuel it up, and we'll go weigh it. So it's reading 1,200 kgs, but I just got my back wheels on, and I wanted to put the whole boat on, but the scale is too short. So I just did the axles quickly, which was 1,200 kgs, and then I did the little jack and the tongue weight separately, which was roughly 190 kgs. So let's just do the math into pounds. So we're roughly 1,400 kgs to pounds, which is 3,086 pounds. That's with roughly 3/4 of a tank of fuel. So I am well within my limit to pull this with this van, pull my boat with my van, because my van is rated for 3,500 pound towing capacity. And I do have to say, the van handles this boat extremely well, extremely well. As I think more about that weight, 3,000 pounds for a 19-foot boat, which there's pros and cons to both of that. For towing and fuel efficiency and strength, the welded aluminum's awesome, but when the waves start to pick up a little bit, it's you'd much rather a heavier fiberglass boat. But for what I do, I'm not running into many waves that often. So guys, that's it for this video. I can't wait to see you guys in the next video, because we're gonna attempt something. We're gonna attempt to reupholster my seats by myself. Maybe I bit off more than I can chew. I don't know. We'll find out. Hey, keep living that dream, guys. I'll see you in the next video.